Willie Mullins has done it. He has won the Cheltenham Gold Cup after 6 seconds. Boum Photo has done it with Paul Townend on board. How are you feeling?
Well, obviously delighted, but I was especially delighted for Paul. You know, for the horse to win the Gold Cup, fantastic, but to have Paul riding it, that to me was the real result.
Tell me how long he has been with you.
I don't know. I must have bought him in France, I think, or Harold.
No, I meant Paul. Oh. no, I was concentrating on Paul, not on Boum Photo.
God, Paul started off when he was, I don't know.
17, he was saying.
17, so whatever age he is now, I wouldn't have a clue.
And he's presumably just part of the family back at home.
Yeah, but you know, he's always so natural, always so good. I mean, he was riding as a claimer for me, I think, and he won the Galway hurdle for John Kiley, and that really put him on the scene. And then any time, you know, he's just been unlucky that he's there with Ruby, alongside Ruby, and have to any time Ruby then is free, Paul gets to ride the second horses, but still, I mean, he's a fantastic success, and hopefully he might be champion jockey this year. His second time, you know, he's in front of the championship now, and you know, he's a fantastic rider.
What do you think the success will mean to him?
Like any jockey, you mean a lifetime achievement, I'm sure.
And for you, we all talk about those 6 seconds.
Yeah,
seriously,
yeah.
How much was it bugging you that you hadn't won the Gold Cup?
It used to bug me. I think, you know, the first, second, third one, maybe the fourth, and I said, you know, maybe it's not to be. Maybe we're not just going to win a Gold Cup. I've been lucky enough to win a champion hurl and stayers hurl, so we're you know, delighted to win with Hedgehunter. You know, racing has been very good to me. I have some fantastic owners in my yard. I have some fantastic staff. Wonderful wife, Jockey, who runs the yard and everything. So it's racing has been good for me, and I've sort of counted my blessings there, and I've not sort of focused on the Gold Cup, or I haven't let it, you know,
yes,
burrow into my mind. I just said if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I've had a fantastic time in racing, and you know, and I hope to for another good few years to go.
So do we. Yeah. So do we. But your mum was here to see you in today.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, she. I wish, you know, coming 2 weeks before Cheltenham, she starts getting ready for Cheltenham, and she comes into top form coming over here, and she really enjoys it. And but you know, she nearly came in for a flu vaccination when when we had to give it to all the horses, just in case she missed out. So best of luck. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, he's missed the celebrations here, but I'm sure he'll join in later on.
And how about the horse himself? I mean, how confident were you in him, bringing him here today?
I suppose he was my third or fourth choice, but I knew that he'd go on the ground. We always thought he'd stay. What was his prep run? Was it Tramore? Tramore, yeah. Not the sort of usual prep run for a Gold Cup, yeah.
Whizzing round all the time.
And that was it, the ground, because we had him entered at Leopardstown at Christmas, and the ground was just too firm. So I knew I'd get ground in Tramore, and we went down there, and it was only a 2.5 mile race or something, 2.5 maybe. So unusual prep, but the horse has been good and sound, and we didn't get another run. There was no ground to run him on. But you know, credit to all the staff in the yard who ride him out every day and look after him. So delighted for everyone.
And that speed that he showed there in Tramore, he was able to use here in being able to keep up with the leaders, which not many of the horses in behind could do that.
Yeah, I mean, that was Paul's plan going out. I asked him what he wanted to do. He said he was going to jump out, just get a position and hope that he would be able to keep jumping and just get him balanced. And from an early stage, he had him jumping in a rhythm. Paul just there with the reins relaxed, and the horse doing it all. And every time he needed to squeeze, Paul was there to give him one, and the horse responded. You know, when you get into that sort of a rhythm in a race, it's fantastic. You just hope you don't get any traffic problems. And so really, really good credit to Paul. And delighted for our owners, Marie and Joe Donnelly. They've put some commitment into our yard. So Mellon second in the champion hurdle, and this horse. You know, we've had a few upsets. 1 or 2 horses weren't as good as we thought they were, so but that happens. But huge commitment they are, so delighted for them.
And they stuck with Paul as well after what happened, the unfortunate.
There was no question about that. Yeah. The morning after the race, they rang me up and said to Paul, asked me to say to Paul that they've had a great life in racing too, and that's only a small disappointment. Forget about it and ride on. There was never a doubt or a word that he wouldn't ride their horses or anything wrong. They just said just one of those days, you know.
Great stuff.
Proper sports people.
Absolutely, and it must make you extra pleased to win the Gold Cup for people like
yes,
that.
yeah.
Well, we as National Hunt fans are so pleased that you have won your Gold Cup, like your dad did with Dawn Run. We are really pleased for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Lydia. Thank you.